And we're muted. Perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. You know what? You guys didn't need to hear what I was saying. That's fine. It was on purpose. It was a bit. Yeah, we have sound now. Yeah, so I am at 36 out of 40. We got some pretty easy things to work with, and I kind of did a fun thing this morning, which I'll show you in a second. What are these? How's these guys doing? All right. Professional streamer, by the way. I think you have to get paid to be a professional streamer, right? Still working on that part. Really nice things. I ran just a couple maps last night, and I did find the correct final one of these. Wherever the heck it is. This one. And this was going to be painful if we didn't get this. So luckily we got the good one coming. Yeah. So kind of a fun thing is there was a comment on the YouTube video last night that said, hey, can you make this work with ethereal knives? And I was like, yeah, I guess you could just do EK Ignite with it. That's fine. I think Exsanguinate is just better than EK. So I did buy it. In fact, I bought the Massacre one because it goes in a circle and it just hits everything. It is pretty comfortable. I mean, even without any proj speed, I think with proj speed it would be way better because you'd be hitting more of the screen. But just like this, even without chain, without pierce or anything, because we have so much prolif and explodey, this is great for just going through a map. I did a map like this and it was fine, but I was like, it doesn't feel just explicitly better than Exsanguinate. And what I really, really want is like, I got really annoyed actually farming the Harbies yesterday. I didn't say anything because, you know, I'm a professional and I'm not here. I'm here to keep the vibes up. But yeah, like with the Harbies, with the non-stop spawning the monsters, it was actually really irritating. Just non-stop spamming Exsanguinate as it's spawning new monsters just to hit the new ones. And what I did is, I've done this many, many times. This is usually what I did, is I just typed physical spell in here, and I just looked at every single physical spell that she had. And I just went through everything. I was like, nah. And then I got down to Void Sphere. And I was like, that seems okay, but I know Void Sphere doesn't do very much damage, and the cooldown would be annoying. But I was like, oh, isn't there an alternate quality Void Sphere? So I opened this up, and I looked at Rending. Like, wait a second. It does okay. It's not very good damage. It is less than Exsanguinate. But I think it would be kind of comfortable. And it turns out it is. I do have to change the colors on my body armor, because these are not ideal for using Void Sphere here. And I don't want to bother with fixing the... I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So the issue here is that I don't have any mana. I don't have enough mana to cast Void Sphere. So I'm using Life Tap at the moment, which is, you know, never ideal. And then because I have 2 greens in here, I am still using Swift Affliction, which unfortunately is 25% less duration of the Void Sphere as well. So it's only lasting 2.9 seconds, which is not the worst thing in the world. But we would like it to last a lot longer. So if I don't have Swift Affliction in, right, that's the regular one. But if I don't have Swift Affliction in, we can just sit there and chill and basically kill almost an entire Harby with a single Void Sphere, which is really nice. So I would need to change the colors on this, but I'll show you what this looks like. It's... The damage is not godlike, but it kills the map boss just fine. And yeah, we'll just go into a map right here. Do. All right. Oh man, I need all these. Got one of those. Got one of those.
Ahoy there.
We need Regency. Son of a gun. Need some gold.
What have you got for me?
You got your Mage Blood, now you can play the game. You mean you got your Mage Blood, so now you can just look at it in your hideout and not actually play the game. All right. Anonymous with the 69. Sheesh, huge, man. Thank you. I always love a good 69 to start off the day. That is a good coffee, and in fact, I made the coffee. Made the coffee as I was starting the stream, so we're ready to go. Oh, that was you, Baneful. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that a lot. That will go directly into the coffee fund. Oh, come on. Okay. Got a partial. Here to borrow my brain. Yeah, what's up, man? Oh, war hordes is what I need. All right. Yeah, we'll just go with the scam price. You're wondering if you're looking at some castling or stuff with all the change, if it looks decent now? No, so, I mean, it got like 20% more damage, but it just, the damage was so low, man. I genuinely think it's just not worth investing into. Your theory crafting an Enmity build. I don't know what that is. Enmity. 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 The Enmity Divine. I have no idea what this is. Socketed gems have a level 1 chance to bleed. Grants Summon Harbinger of Brutality. Oh, yeah. It's the Harby staff. Yeah, that I've never made. I've never made this staff before. I know it exists. Wild Strike of Extremes hits really hard. With an Eye of Malice, Runegraft of Treachery, Purifier. Oh, Enmity is the new ring for Fire Pen. Oh! Why is it not showing up here? Is it? Oh, here we go. Yes, this guy. And then you just want to go for max fire res to deal with that. And then yeah, with Wild Strike of Extremes, that does that let you use the gems? You can use combat focus, okay. Damage penetrates fire resistance equal to your overcapped fire resistance, up to a max of 200. Okay. Will the Eye of Malice plus Runegraft make enemies go negative res? Let me look at the Runegraft. Runegraft of Treachery. Auras which affect allies also affect enemies. So Eye of Malice will give them more. So you're going to give them Purity of Fire. And then Eye of Malice is going to make that go up. And then you're going to be treating it as inverted. So yeah, I mean, that sounds like it would make sense. Yeah. That sounds like it would work. And then Wild Strike of the Extremes, right? Hitting it on the inverted. And then you're penning on top of that. 2,000. Is it 2,000 or 200? 200, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty cool, man. Put that in POB and see what it looks like. Actually, that's a really cool little combo there. Enmity Divine. No, not that one. Enmity's Embrace. And then you don't really care about this when you got capped res, because you would only be taking 50 damage. Or ideally, bottom roll 30 damage. It's no big deal. Oh, yeah. I mean, I use, in my Ignite builds, I always use Eye of Malice. This is the way. No, his idea is he's going to get as high fire res as he can get. He's going to run Purity of Fire and everything. And then also with the Runegraft, he's going to use the Runegraft that makes his Purity of Fire also affect the enemies. And then use Eye of Malice to boost the enemy's res even higher. And then reverse that with Wild Strike of Extremes. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a really cool idea. If it works, I think that would be sick. Does penetration work with set resistances? Yep, that's exactly what it does. Is it penetrates after the resistance is calculated. Yes, I put Eye of Malice on my Merc. Yep, it works. You're going to Tokyo for 2 weeks. Got any pro advice for you? Pro advice for Tokyo. I think the coolest thing you can do in Tokyo is find interesting alleyways, like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Find like, I mean, you just like go off the beaten path a little bit. You could do this even in like Shibuya or Shinjuku, like, you know, in the main areas. I think it was in, was it in, God, I don't remember where I was. What, like the, one of the most memorable nights I had. I feel like it was in Shibuya, but it was a long time ago. It was like one of the first times I went to Tokyo. I remember I got a haircut, which was really interesting because they stick the towel in your ears and everything, and then they like really clean, like really like they give you like a little massage and everything. They like really take care of you. And then I remember I was walking and I went down an alleyway. I think the most of the best experiences that I've had in Japan are just going off the beaten path a little bit, and you see something that is like lively, and like, you know, you see people having fun somewhere, like in izakaya, which is like a bar. It basically means bar in Japanese. You just find an izakaya somewhere, and you see it. It's like, you know, you see people packed in there, and they're just having a good time drinking, and just like go in there and just have fun with people. That's like going to be some of the most memorable experiences. And then like the other thing is, you know, if you want to find like the best food places is, you know, like 11:30 for lunch. Start walking around and look for a long line. Don't like, you know, you can just use there's a Japanese website for finding restaurants. I don't know exactly which one. I forget the name of the website, but that's become very popular in like the past 5 years. But you can just walk around and find a long line. Get in that line, and it's probably going to be great food. I would just recommend that. Yeah, don't accidentally go into an Yakuza den. No. So I tried to. Me and my friend tried to go into one. Actually, in January, we were trying to just get. Was it dinner? I think it was dinner. We're trying to get dinner, and it was almost definitely like a Yakuza, or at least like a company, like reserved. Like they reserved like the entire restaurant, and there was a bunch of just like, I don't know, serious looking dudes in there. Serious looking dudes in suits in there. And me and my friend tried to go in there, and my friend's Japanese, and we're like, hey, can we, you know, it looks empty. Like it was only like half full. And we tried to go in, and they're like, no, private event. You can't come in. Purity of Fire with Enmity and that, Baneful. I think, Purity of Fire with Enmity and that Runegraft. I think all of that together sounds just like anything that you're hitting with fire skills looks really good. So I think you don't even have to use Wild Strike. You're good. Yeah, you would just go down an alley at night. I mean, that's the thing. That's kind of one of the special things about Japan is, as long as you're not in like a really sketchy area, it's like the best thing you can do. And you're probably not going to end up in a really sketchy area if you're a tourist anyway. Like, I don't know how bad it is these days. I've avoided it, but like, one thing I would recommend is if you're a white guy alone, it's like kind of ironic, but like if you're like a white guy alone, or just like obviously a foreigner, don't go to Roppongi on like a weekend night. Just don't walk around Roppongi. It's like that's where all the strip clubs are and everything, and that's also where they'll they have what are they called? They're called like routes or gouts or something, or louts. I forget the word for it. It's something like that. Where they basically they hire like big foreigners to they basically have like, you know, like illegal immigrants trying to like force you to come into these strip clubs, and then they will like spike your drinks or at least get you like really drunk and then take advantage of you and like, you know, put up a lot of charges on your credit card. And I've seen it firsthand. Like I was in Roppongi. I just went to like a random bar, and I saw a guy, like clearly a foreigner that was like, it's a lot of like African immigrants. I think they have like a really big, from like I think it's like from Ethiopia. That they had like a really big influx of like Ethiopian immigrants in like early to mid 2000s. And what they did is they hired a lot of these guys to kind of find vulnerable foreigners to walk around, bring them to the strip clubs. They get them very drunk. I think they spike their drinks as well. There's a lot of like stories about that. And then you can see on like gaijinpot.com if you go to the forums there. And then they'll bring them to bars, and then they have connections with these bars where they'll charge them like $30 to $50 for a beer, and they'll have them drink like a few of those. And they'll have them drink like 5 beers, and it'll be like, oh, here's like $300. Oh, and you have to tip. And it's like a mandatory 50% tip. And like these people are like so drunk or out of their minds, they'll end up spending like $500 to $1,000, especially after the strip club. And they'll just like take them for a bunch of money. Yeah. I saw that in Roppongi. So yeah, you got to watch out for that. But I mean, as long as you're not like, that's not something that you're going to have to deal with unless you're vulnerable to that anyway.
Can I help?
I mean, that's specifically like one very specific area. You know, it's all run by the mob. You're not going to run into that. 99% of Japan is awesome.
What's on?
Daily trip from Tokyo. You recommend besides Mount Fuji?
It is ready.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to Mount Fuji, I do strongly recommend seeing Mount Fuji. It's very weather dependent, but I mean, if hiking Mount Fuji is a whole thing. I haven't even done that yet, but I would just go to what's it called? Let me see. There is a town that is like an hour-and-a-half train ride from Tokyo. It's where a friend of mine lives, and I visited and saw Yamanashi. It's called Yamanashi. So it's a little town nestled into the valley right next to Mount Fuji. It has a bunch of it's got a lake that you can just like lay down, lay down on this great plain overlooking a lake. It's so peaceful, and then you see all the mountains and Mount Fuji right there. It's like straight out of an anime. It's like the most peaceful like anime spot. Like if you just want like that real countryside, beautiful, like peaceful experience, definitely go to Yamanashi. Besides that, like, you know, Kyoto's fine. Kyoto's you should go to Kyoto, but it is very overrun with tourists a lot, so just be aware of that. And like downtown Kyoto sucks. You just want to go to like the castles and stuff. Like, you know, if you go, like, I think the coolest thing in Kyoto that I went to is there is a I don't know the name of it, but there's basically like a big old, like the old emperor's like samurai castle that you can walk through, and that's really, really, really cool. It's like the whole compound with, like, it's got the walls and the moat and everything, and then you can walk through, like, you can see like all the old, like, you know, if you've seen Shogun, if you watch Shogun, it's that, right? Like, it is the downtown Kyoto, like the castle where the emperor sat, and that's super, super fucking cool. Like, definitely go there if you go to Kyoto. Yeah, and then if you're gonna go to Kyoto, like, I would do, you know, 1 to 2 days in Kyoto, and then you can do another day, or even like half a day in Osaka as well. Yo, what's up, John Gio? How's it going, brother?
When I'm ready, I'm not. I need more mana.
So yeah, we're playing Lazy Man build. I'm just using Void Sphere Ignite here. I also bought a new pair of gloves for this guy. So this guy does LE weakness, enfeeble, and flammability on hit. So, like, you know, obviously my curses are stronger, but if I want to be lazy, I'm still getting like a lot more damage without cursing at all. All right, does this guy have my mage blood? No mage blood.
Where's your end of the line? From the pit to the grave. Frost and cones clear.
Don't spend all your money at Donkey? Yeah, they just call it Donkey. Don Donkey. They have they had like their classic theme song for a long time, and then they refurbished it recently And the last year or two, the new Don Quixote song is actually by Bruno Mars. Fun fact. I learned that last time in Japan. The game is breaking. It would be fun to invest in a lot more AoE in duration, and then just like cast once and everything dies nonstop. Yo, Andreas, yeah. And story time. Missed you guys too. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we're beating the game today. We're at 36 out of 40. Gotta make sure none of these say divine. We have not seen that divine altar yet, man. We haven't seen it. Yeah, I specifically wanted a skill that I just don't have to press buttons very often. I can just sit here and drink coffee, tap my void sphere every 4 seconds. What? What, John Gio? What? I don't know if that's a joke or real or... I have no comment. I don't even know what that means.
What new?
Unique bosses are corrupt. Why would I have inside info? Oh, the thing that happened like months and months ago?
You are the cause
Why?
of great misery.
Why would I know anything? I don't think it's a useful conversation. I'll just say that. Do you know how things like exposure and scorch work with inverted resistances? Oh, if it happens like before or after. Yeah, so scorch and exposure, you don't want to do those.
I need more mana.
Yeah, those would do the opposite of what you want to do. Those would probably happen before the inversion. And you want to get it as high as possible anyway. Yeah. You don't want those. The whole game just freezes. We're just breaking the game. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I switch off of Vulcan. It feels like it's worse with Vulcan. All this shit happening. I can't move. You fractured his off Secret of Suffering Scepter? Yeah, you don't want to do Scourge. Why is the Exploding Flask so cheap this league? I don't know. Yeah, no one wanted it. I think I bought mine at like 2 divines. So like, why the heck not? Oh, everyone's just using Asnas on the Merc? Because the Wine Flask? Nah, I mean, the Wine Flask is just random shit. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, because of the way that my build works, Explodey, like, I want myself to be the source of Explodey. So it wouldn't, for me, it wouldn't be useful on the Merc. Taste the unnerfed Taste the Hate. I mean, to be fair, Taste the Hate was very, very, very popular for a long time. I could use Taste of Hate. It would be okay for me to use. But I'm already converting so much Fizz, it's like not a big deal. Wouldn't be the most useful thing. They got me.
Death waits with open arms. The Trathan Code dictates, so go ahead.
No mage blood
It's
for
death
me.
you want. Die as you were meant to. Defeat warrants tribute.
First Valdos? Sell it. Just sell it. Do not. Do not. I repeat, do not open it. Where is it? Trust me. Do not. I should just... God, I gotta give these things default names. Give them, like... It's just got, like, leftover names from Standard. All shall join the garlic cult. All right, man. Hey, I'm not going to fight you on that. All right, maximum penetration. Let's go. I'm okay with that.
It worked. Let us proceed.
Yeah, what is on Taste of Hate these days? It's not bad. Wouldn't be bad for me to wear. Like if I really didn't want the Explodey Flask, I could use it. Let's see what it feels like without this. I want to see what my clear is without the Explodey Flask.
Your life will leave no trace.
When I'm ready, I'm not.
In Sanctum League. Why are you trying to have... No, I don't. And why are you trying to have non-productive, uninteresting, dramatic conversations there, Mr. John Gio? Thought you were a chill dude, man. Maximum penetration? Oh, I don't have the girth for it, boys. Pen hurts.
I am the judgment of innocence, made manifest. This is why I take my pay up.
Pen hurts a lot. Alright, yeah, I think it's better with So just 20% pen. That's it, yeah. Pen's crazy. Let's just get out of here. I think clear is better with the flask. Fuck it, we got 6 portals. Let's use them. Are you in the garlic cult? I enjoy garlic. I do think it can be... I think it can be too much. I will say that. I do enjoy garlic. You know, I'm a big fan of the garlic naan. But sometimes it's distracting. You know? Sometimes it's too much for what I want to be eating, and it kind of just gets in the way. Is there a POB? I made a build guide, yeah. Made one a couple days ago. Wow, single target with these bad gems is actually decent. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Can stacked decks even drop good cards anymore? I'm not so sure. Oh, we did have this. What was this? The Feared? Increasingly lethal. Maven interferes. This is the impossible escape. We could run this. Run this, see what happens.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's fine. No more penetration. That's just over the pants only. Heavy petting.
Death waits with open arms. I will accept your decision. Death it is then.
Don't blink.
Ah, it seems I misjudged you. Only replies.
All right, we really gotta switch out of Vulcan. I think it's it's not working too well, and it ain't fixing the FPS issues. Yeah, I was looking at old footage the other day, and it actually looked better. I don't know. It felt like it was performing better, like 3 years ago. Should you really sell your Valdos at half a divine? Yes. Yes. Half a divine is great. You're not gonna get a mage blood. Yeah, go. Sure, go for it. Open it. Open it. Tell me what you get. Open the one Valdos that you get, and tell me if you'd rather have half a divine. Not seeing a guide for Void Sphere, just Exsanguinate. I literally took Exsanguinate out and I put in Void Sphere. That's all I did. It's the same build. I didn't change anything.
Job's done.
What's my IGN? Oh my god, what'd you get? Subtract him. Did you get a Mage Blood? If you actually got a Mage Blood one, that would be insane. Hey, you could tell me that it's me that I did it. Hey, I dared you to do it, man. What'd you get? A Nimbus? Oh my god, is it an easy one? Wow, did you get an easy one too? It's not that easy. The less damage per equipped item, but there's no void, so it's fine. Yeah. Very, very doable. How much is a Nimbus worth right now? You got very lucky. 40 divines. Okay. Yeah, I think that map is basically just worth 40 divines. Maybe 35. Okay, there you go.
Far greater than you ever will be.
It seems I misjudged.
And I've opened, I think, 40 Valdos this league. I got one with Impossible Escape, and that's it. Yeah, of course that's what's gonna happen. Hey, I said I dare you to do it. I said, hey, do it. I dare you. And he did it. So honestly, you can give me credit for it at the end of the day. I am just genuinely surprised at how decent the damage is on Void Sphere. I dare you all to get Mage Bloods right now. Is there a point in a cast and crit flicker build, or is it just a bad skill to use as an attack? I mean, if you can attack 10.1 times a second with flicker, it'll be fine. But I think that's harder to do than with Cyclone. Cyclone's just a really, really easy applicator of cast and crit. Or engine for cast and crit. It's hard to beat, man. I want Portal Scrolls. It's time. We need more. Boom. Did someone say flicker? Oh god. Yeah, you say that word out loud and oh! Someone's talking about my favorite skill in the entire game? Flicker Strike? Did someone say Flicker Strike?
It worked. Let us proceed.
A mouse of my mind. Take this vitality boon. Life.
Firestorm needs to be buffed. Firestorm's actually used. At least for leveling right now. General's Cry with Chain Hook of Charthus? No, but I can imagine it already.
Take this vitality boon. Take this vitality boon. All the flesh is so fallible. Be healed and fight on. Stalk and hunt. Take this vitality boon.
It's already precision.
Yeah, we got 100 yesterday. Yes, sir.
Life is so brutal.
Doing this dang strategy, which I don't think is the ideal XP. I think breaches would have been much, much better. But we did farm a lot of ancient orbs. We gotta sell those. All right, hey, maybe I make my own mage blood.
Take this vitality balloon. Emerge with my might. Take this vitality balloon.
I make strong the militia. Your clock's ticking. I don't miss.
Oh, rock out of his dance. Yeah, that'd basically be perfect for it too. That's what I was thinking of when I saw the invert
It's yours.
rune graft or the or whatever. Yeah, the enemy res that ring. I was like, oh yeah, Rocky Addis. But yeah, using the rune with it and everything, the rune graft, I think that's a really cool application of it. You sold the map for 35 div. Hell yeah, dude. So obviously half of that's mine, right? Right? I did dare you to do it. Bada 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 bada.
Go now.
I wanted you to sell it for 100 chaos. Yeah, but I dared you. No, that was reverse psychology. Right? I dared you to open it. I was like, yeah. Okay, fine. If you don't want any money, open it. Right? I knew a little bit of peer pressure reverse psychology would get you to open it. So, at the end of the day, I was just playing 4D chess. You think every monster having Giga negative res 200 fire pen is going to cover the day? I think it's good potential for sure. And since you're using Wild Strike, you can do, you know, be whirling bladesing around and have fun like that. Ow, 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 ow. I'm poisoned. What's a good farm mechanic for Toxic Sewers? That's a good Blight map, right? Because you can just force one lane. That's like the Blight map.
I survived the breach of process. I'll survive you. Go on. You know the race yourself. Leave. Take your trinket then. My freedom's worth more.
Ooh, how expensive are Profane Bloom Jewels? Because I could, with my dude cursing all the time, I would just have Explodey all the time from it. I assume they're not cheap. Yeah, Abyss, you need like a middle openness map. That's why I think for Abyss, like Sanctuary is considered the best T17. 70 to 80 divines for it? Okay. 10 and 60? That's too rich for my blood. Dang. Yeah, like I could... That would work really well with this build, just having it all the time. And then I could drop my Orias End at that point.
You cling to life, only out of ignorance. Rain of stars.
Man, Void Sphere is doing very decent damage. That's crazy.
Centuries alone in the atlas.
It was 45 2 hours ago. Price is going up. That's fine. There we go. 37 challenges. We did it. You got a bistro with 7 mods on it? Hold Alt. I bet you one of the mods is a hybrid. I don't think you can get 7. What's up, Gramps? How's it going, man? All minion mods on corrupted. Link it to me. Minus 38 lightning res. And increased light. I mean, could be worth. Maybe people pay a divine.
Don't blink.
All right. One suffix has 2. Yeah, it's called a hybrid mod. That's exactly what I was saying. Fuck it. Let's go.
Look, Father, isn't it beautiful?
Not now, Zana.
Get a merc from Amir from a merc.
Later.
But later.
But later never came. This guy makes me laugh every time. Yeah, definitely much less damage than Reap. All right, let's... Arrow with the raid. Nice cock. Thanks, man. I've been working on it.
Patience is a mercy.
I've been cleaning it,
Intangible
stroking it, making sure it's nice and juicy. Oh, the boss fight's still going. I'm still alive. Hold on. Let me check all these. Yeah. I forgot that I couldn't pause. All right. We're good.
Intangible pain.
Intangible pain. I was like, why is there still sound happening?
I am not the end.
I should learn these boss mechanics, but I don't want to. Apparently, he was going to explode. I didn't know. We got a ring. Like the flower one, I'm just like the roses. I'm like, all right. Oh, arrow. Actually, this is just for you. I was actually going to tell you. I need to fix my stuff. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. So what I did this morning, I thought of you, is I was like, man, I want a comfortable skill. I just want to play a comfortable skill and not press buttons when I'm farming harbingers because it's annoying, and I don't want to deal with that. So, since I'm using a physical skill, I just went to Lily, typed in physical. I was like, what do I want to work with? And
Greetings.
this guy, my gems are wrong because I haven't fixed the colors in them, but it does decent damage still. Not amazing damage, but very decent damage, and it's so comfortable for farming harbingers. It's so comfy because I'm ignite with Explodey, Orias End, all that type of stuff, and I have really good prolif. Yeah, so yeah, I mean everyone's just doing Harveys all day. I can just drop a Void Sphere like every 4 seconds, and I don't have to press any buttons. It's so easy. and I'm still doing millions of DPS with Explodey. Yeah. It's actually because I'm scaling a physical skill, right? I'm scaling physical gem levels and everything. My Void Sphere is level 27. Like, it's just a drop-in. I was using Reap Exsanguinate, but just as a drop-in, I tossed in Void Sphere and Void Sphere Rending specifically, and it's just really, really, really comfortable. Yeah, BV would be good as well if you're scaling BV. I want to fix my gem colors for doing this because I'm, right, Swift Affliction's not ideal. But yeah, with like the Prolif and the Explodey, I just cast it once and then everything dies, and it's nice. Penance Brand as well. I feel like with Penance Brand, I'd have to change my tree a little bit though, right? Like I didn't change my tree at all. It's literally, I just kept it exactly the same. Which was really nice. What's the song? That is Paradise Warfare by Carpenter Brute. You're making Penance Brand Ignite this weekend? Yeah, I could definitely see that being really good. I would have to scale a couple different things, though. I'd have to, like, change some things around. But, yeah, that would definitely be really good, too. But Voice, I just don't, I guess Penance Brand, you don't have to press buttons too much either. I'm just nice and relaxed. Because Harbies are a pain in the ass. Yo, what's up, August? How's it going, man? You over there in the YouTube chat, huh? Penance Brand Poison? I mean, I guess if you can poison with lightning damage. What's up, Killer? Can you recolor split items? Yeah, split. The only thing that split does is you can't split again. That's it. There's no other restrictions. Yeah, using the Eater Boots. That's what that's what I was saying. But like waiting for the Eater Boots to kick in before your build can work. I don't know. Not my favorite thing. Yeah, just buy an original sin. There you go. Problem solved. Too many ads on Twitch, August? I hear ya. Yeah, I have Twitch Turbo. But I watch so little Twitch, I probably should just not have it. The ad blockers kind of stopped working so well. All right, Nameless Scammer. What's he got? Man, the last 3 Nameless Scammers have given me Wilmas. All right.
Too slow.
All right. How do you claim a Valdo's reward? You have to complete all the rares and the map boss. Or like some Valdos have certain restrictions. Like read what it says. You might have to do an ultimatum. You might have to do a ritual, etc. Dual Mings? Yeah, you could run Dual Mings. Dual Mings with CI. One monster remains might be the Merc. Yeah, you might have to kill the Merc if you have to kill all uniques. Like, that's decent Void Sphere damage. All right, come on. Hit something big, baby. Hit something big. Boom. Bigger. Okay. All right. Man, this has to be just an SSF dream. That's really funny. All right, and +1 power charge. Rip. Do we try that? Do we try the Valdos? We have to kill the feared. It's increasingly lethal. So we have 5 minutes, right? To kill a feared, plus 3 additional modifiers. And it's a shitty map too. Moon Temple's not ideal. Yeah, fuck it. So at least has shrines. Okay. I'm actually not sure if this matters, if this does anything. Fuck it. The map boss was still alive. You didn't kill the map boss. That'll do it. All right, here we go. Gotta go fast, and we gotta kill the feared.
Temporal tears.
Resist the assault.
I can't be bested.
Temporal tears.
Well, we better, brothers. You're
the
already
assault.
I assume I don't have to kill that guy.
Grip of the infinite.
Be utterly annihilated.
Grasp your mortality tightly. Temporal tears.
All right, let's do this and this. Okay. And let's find some bosses.
Resist the assault.
All right. Well, found one of them. How much time do we have? Went pretty fast. All right, so they're in that corner. I think the hard thing's actually gonna be finding all the rares on this map.
Grasp your mortality tightly. Grip of the infinite. Time bends to my will.
Get a portal kind of close here.
Grasp your mortality tightly.
Yeah, the Conqueror's fucking with me, and Maven.
Tight
It's
tethers.
actually really annoying.
Grasp your mortality tightly. Time bends to my will. Resist the assault.
I can't be bested.
Grip of the
All right, Elder's down.
Easy prey.
Grasp your mortality tightly.
Get it Zeri down. Shaper's right there.
You are nothing.
Resist the assault. Time bends to my will.
Just keep going in a circle.
Of the infinite.
Dodge. Maven's slowing me down. I can't move.
Tightly.
Get Shaper dead. Shaper's dead. Got slammed by Cortex. Let the burn hit him. The Maven slow is really irritating. All right.
Easy prey.
Temporal tears.
Be utterly annihilated.
Tight.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Resist the assault.
Come on, where are you at, buddy?
Grip of the infinite. Grasp your mortality tightly. Time bends to my
Cortex dead. I saw an Zeri fire, but
of the infinite.
hide the loot. Are they all dead? can't move. Maven. I think they might all be dead.
Struggle or strangle.
Okay.
Struggle or strangle.
Yeah, the Maven with the Conquerors is actually the worst part of this map. And the layout. This layout is hell.
I'm bent to my will. Struggle or strangle.
Resist the assault.
You are nothing.
Tight tethers.
34 monsters alive. Map complete. It says map complete.
Struggle or strangle.
Bitch. Yeah, the lethal's probably just gonna kill me. I can't find.
I struggle or strangle.
The boss room? I already did the boss. Oh, here's a rare.
Tightly.
There we go. There was one rare.
Tight tethers.
Shut up, Maven. Shut up. We did it. All right, we did it. What did we get? Arrow dancing. I feel like that's bad. It is very bad. It is very bad. All right. Take this vitality boon. Congratulations. That is the best thing that we got out of opening 30 Valdos. A 20 Chaos Jewel. You just have to exsanguinate? I mean, what do you does the build feel fine? I mean, if the build feels fine, the build feels fine. Speaking of Valdos, you got should you sell or Gamba? I mean, my go-to is say sell them. Mathematically, you should sell them. However, someone in chat earlier, they had one, and I was like, you should probably sell it. And they opened it, and they got a Nimbus, 35 Divines. So, I mean, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, man. Okay. Defeat a Delirium boss that is possessed. A Legion General while delirious. That's really easy. Okay. We'll do that one. We're almost done. Beating the league, boys. A General and a Legion. I mean, I can literally put this on a tier 1 map, right? Arrow opened yours and got a Mage Blood? Well, he's just got that... He's got that charming luck.
Zodi precision.
A Zodi Precision.
Is your ego bruised?
I'm stupid. Whoops. I forgot. All right, hold on. Let's try that again. Oh, I was supposed to do a possessed one of these guys too. Oh my god, he's possessed. Oh my god, we get a 2 for 1? What? Lucky. Lucky. What kind of chump opens Valdos? Don't talk to me. All right, both challenges done. Sheesh. Okay. Just like that. Now we got these two. All right, let me grab some water quick. We'll do those. It was all shit. All your Valdos were shit. That sounds about right. All right. So item with influence. All right, let's see. Vendor recipe. So Exalted Shard is just all influence shit, right? With the same influence. Yeah, so I was picking those up already. Got 2 rings. I got body armor, boots, weapon, helmet, gloves. I just need... Oh, I had a Shaper Amulet, too. Where'd it go? Don't tell me I accidentally sold it. Or deleted it. Oh, it's right here. Right here. Oh, I need another weapon. What am I missing? Helmet, boots, gloves, body armor, 2 weapons. Belt. I'm missing a belt. Do I not have a Shaper belt? I don't. Okay. We will buy one. Fine. Time for the Whisper Extravaganza. Come on down, folks. 3, 2, 1. Let's see how many whispers it takes to get a reply for a 5-seed trade 3 weeks into the league. We are up to a grand total of 4 whispers. 4 whispers. Going once, going twice. 4 whispers. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let's look for something listed not too long. 4 days ago. All right, 5 whispers. 5 whispers. Come on, ik moet venir kaken. Hook me up, kaken. Give me that kaken, please. Hook me up. All right, 5 whispers. Not going to do it. 5 whispers. Not going to do it. All right, 5 days ago. Kaken Merc Boy. Kakon Merc Boy. With a name like that, 6 whispers in, you gotta want to trade me. 5 chaos, just come on down. Give me that Soul Core Vanguard belt. I want it so bad. Come on, it's juicy. It's juicy. We'll keep scrolling down. 15 days, 10 days, a day ago, yesterday. Yo, you said you got 3 mirrors, brother? You got 3 mirrors? You know what you need? 3 mirrors and 5 chaos. I got 5 chaos just for you. 5 chaos, 5 chaos. 1, going once, going twice, going 3, going 4, going 5, going 6 times, going 7 times. I believe 7 times. 7 times is not the charm. All right, 13 minutes ago, secrets on self-cast. Come on, come on. 13 minutes ago, you put this in your dump tab. You said, I need 5 chaos right now, baby. Hook me up. Give me that 5 chaos. I know someone needs this leather belt so bad. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right, 8 whispers. Not going to do it. 8 whispers. Not going to do it. All right, 9 whispers. 18 days ago, the Grim Shackle. It's been kind of laying there. The leather's getting a little rusty. It's getting, it's getting all kind of like cracked and dry. He hasn't been oiling it. Honestly, it's not even worth 5 chaos at this point. It's a Roomba for hire. Hook me up, brother. You got that thing sitting there. Turn off your freaking 5C dump tabs if you're not going to reply to anything. Come on, man. Come on. I can't do this anymore. Come on, Chadwick Smile. I just can't. I just need the whisper so much. Come on, this is 9 whispers. 9 whispers, Chadwick. Come on, brother. Come on. Oh, I just need a trade. Just give me a belt. I just need a Shaper belt. Come on. Sort by most recent. A few seconds ago. All right, 15 chaos. Mapwa Kanuka Buka Dina Buka Lahayam. The dude's got 2 of them. 8 divines, 30 chaos. 20 chaos. Leather belt. Oh, you got one? You got one? Oh, thank you. And of course, we got chat coming in clutch. Coming in clutch. You get 10 chaos, my brother. A special deal just for you. Thank you so much. we couldn't do it anymore. I was gonna go crazy. I was gonna lose it. There we go. Exalted shards, because I needed those. Needed those really bad. All right. All right. Mark, come on, fix the trade. Fix the trade. I made a whole video on it. Just do the thing in the video. I gave you the perfect solution. Just do what I... Come on. I fixed the problem for you. I designed the whole thing. It's super easy. Just do what I say. All right, item with influence. What is that? Influence. Influence is retained. Okay. Magic amulet or ring. And maximum tier is chaos res. All right, this thing. With % chaos res explicit mod with an orb of augmentation and an amethyst flask. Influence is retained. Okay. Ring. All right. You're the perfect candidate. Shaper unique with red and green and blue gems. We can do this too. Yeah, there's a few different things you can do. Amethyst. Orb of augmentation. And reroll chaos. Son of a bitch. Needs to be... Oh, is it too high tier? No, Maximus tier 2. Yeah, it's too high. It actually hit too high tier. There we go. Boom. Problem solved. All right, last one, boys. Today, the Samsung SSD decided to die. You have functioning backups. You are very smart, Iraqi. I should really back stuff up as well. Yep. Actually, no, I did back up. I did actually do that. When I was preparing for... It's actually just... Now it's actually only on my streaming PC. I should back it up somewhere else. Because I want to reformat this computer. I rebuilt the internals, and then I just, like, I didn't reformat it. Did I watch the interview of Jonathan? You could stop right there, and the answer is no. About PoE 2? No, I did not watch. I did hear that they're working on some sort of trade system. But that is my least concern about PoE 2. All right. So, what do we do first? Corrupted items? So he can wear rings. Corrupted rings. Amulet. Body armor. Well, something that he can wear. Evasion ES. Okay. Helmet. Helmet. Boots. Do I have a helmet here? Okay, I can wear that. Helmet, boots, and I need a belt as well. Sure. Corrupted belt. Yeah, we'll give him that. And gloves. Dang. Nice. And we're gonna equip this guy. Oh, he's got synthesized weapons already. That's very useful for us. All right, you.
Should do the trick.
Ah, weapons. Corrupted wands.
Yes. Should do the trick.
Nice. Okay. Oh, you have to do 5 of these? That's so silly. All right.
Yes.
Influenced. He's actually really close on influence already. So he needs gloves, belt, and weapons. Got a belt here. Can't wear this, unfortunately. You're a shadow,
do you
right?
need?
Yeah. The announcement for Chris Wilson? What announcement? I mean, I saw his interview. Or I watched like the first 20 minutes of it. But then it wasn't... It was pretty dry for me. I'll just say that.
What is it?
All right, so
October
we
1st.
need influenced gloves and weapons. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what game he's working on, but I think we wouldn't know for a long time. I mean, I could just run a couple maps too. All right, so that guy's influence stuff. We could just find it. All right, so we need gloves and weapons, influenced, and then for synthesized, this is gonna be the hardest one. He's already got synth weapons. We can give him synth rings. He can't wear that body armor. He's already got weapons. Want to do a Gamba? Double corrupt and apothecary. 1 to 5. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Double corrupt the mage blood first. Let's go. Always lucky.
When I'm ready, and not before. At last, at Zoa.
I just want to run there a little bit faster. Hold on. Yeah, let's go. I don't have flask for it. It's not doing anything. All right. It's all divine. It's got the quality and everything. All right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful little foil mage blood. And go. No change. Boring. We got white sockets on the mage blood. Sick. All right. Apothecary. We're going all the way up to 5. We're going to go up to 5, just like that. All right. How about 6? You like 6? You good with that? There you go, brother. Boom. Big money. You give me 1 mage blood, I give you 2. All right. No yoink? Yeah, sorry. No yoink.
What is it?
Oh, this is technically... No, we already have synth weapons. What ring? Oh, yeah, I saw that the other day. Yeah, that was 4 days ago. So influence weapons, those will drop. We need synth.
What do you need?
That'll drop. We need we got synth rings.
Oh.
Let's see. How many ancient orbs do we get? We can try to make our own mage blood. We got 143. I don't need weapons. That's the only thing I've synth. Yeah, nebulous. Where do you even get synth stuff anymore? It doesn't drop anywhere. You have to make your own synth stuff. All right, maybe I just don't do synth. Crafted is just rares? Is crafted just all rares? That seems silly. Ritual, Legion. All rare stuff.
What do you need? Well, that should do the trick. What do you need?
And another weapon.
I've killed with worse.
I'm confused. Oh, but is this... Oh, it all has to have... It, probably this, right? It's probably all this. Okay.
What is it?
So this corrupted stuff's not going to work. All right, that's annoying.
Yes. I've
Belt's
killed with
already...
worse.
It's a... You know what? I need a... I should get a Scion. That's what I should do, is get a Scion so it can equip anything, right? This is, like, extra annoying. So, Kaelor the Quiet. We want to ditch this guy. Okay. And I need to pick up just influenced items in general. Okay. We can do that in... do a few of these.
One of my captives wore many faces, yet kept her true face hidden. Now
The gloves had nothing to do with it,
cannot
Viper.
escape her
I
true face.
know what I was doing. There's a lot more going on there. Man, Exsanguinate is still way more satisfying for just popping everything. Do I still have it? I don't have my inventory right now. Is there a way to have a Merc give you some Chaos Res? Some sort of Chaos Res aura?
Turn around.
I don't know, man.
No one.
Give you Chaos Res.
Draw your last breath. Find
no aspect. There's no actual aura for it. Yeah, I mean, you just have to like look through the uniques. That's what I would do. I just start scrolling down, like type in, you know, click on the different stuff in POB and just type in Chaos Res.
Don't blink.
Oh, I still have. Oops.
This is the key to a crucible that stretches the sanity of the mind.
I was on a 5-link. Actually, kind of a 4-link because I was using chain. Pretty good damage for a 4-link.
One of my captives wore many faces, yet kept her true face hidden. I envy.
Yeah, we're looking for a Scion. This is gonna be the next build to try out, Jamie? Hell yeah, man. It's fun. It is just really fun. Just mega exploding the whole screen. Day 763. Still no Divine Altars in sight. Rip me. You got 16 yesterday? Yeah. None for me, brother. Yeah, that's why you run Jungle Valley, so you don't get a boss one. A 2? I didn't know you could get a 2 Divine for the boss. I know you could get 3 or 4. Alright. Oh, they're Goliath Gauntlets? Yeah, we really need a Scion. Son of a bitch.
One of my captives wore many faces, yet kept her true face hidden. Now,
Q-Dog has got 6 already? I've been rocking blue since like day 5 of the league. I switched pretty early, and I have not seen one yet. I'm level 100. I've been playing, man. Almost 40 out of 40, level 100.
too slow.
He does always seem to have crazy luck. I don't know, I'm killing this essence monster.
Advance! I'm ready for you. A swift choice speaks well of you. On guard! Holds to the victor go the spoils.
Just set this up.
This is the key to a crucible that stretches the sanity of the mind.
All right, ES gloves. We can use those. We got gloves. What do we need last? What do we need last? Yeah, these gloves were for crafted. I was not going for influenced. All right, so we got that. We got both rings. All right, jewelry here. body armor, helmet, and he can't wear a bow. Yeah, so I need a weapon. Need an influence weapon, either a dagger or a wand. Actually, it has to be a wand. I mean, I could just buy one. What can I buy? What's it called? A Shimmerin? A Shimmerin? Has Elder Influence. Give me a Shimmerin. Actually, I might have a Shimmerin. Where's Wands? Where is Wands? Right here. I don't. I thought I had a Shimmerin. I must have disenchanted it. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure one dropped off Elder. $50 chaos. What the fuck? In what world do you think someone's gonna buy that for 50 chaos? All right. So we got that. We got, I think that's everything we need for influence right here. Helmet, body, all the jewelry, Okay. Then what? Crafted. We can do crafted. Crafted's easy. Synth is annoying. Split's annoying. Fractured. Man, I should have just been keeping everything that was fractured. I've seen a lot of fractured items that I just deleted. And mirrored too. A lot of mirrored stuff because I was running strong boxes. A lot of mirrored stuff. I think we're just gonna be stuck in trade hell for a little bit. So we can do influenced and crafted. We can do that real quick. And then we got to pick a last one. Are you going to keep doing more PoE content, or were you planning on going back to coding game dev? Yeah, game dev and maybe some other games. I think most likely what I'm going to be doing is switching is like I got to figure out like a very relaxed schedule, and yeah, I'll be doing like game dev and like maybe I don't know, yeah, playing. There's games that I want to check out. I could play like Outer Wilds and stuff, or just degen some Deadlock or something. But I mean, my main priority's got to be getting a job. I mean, to be perfectly frank, like this past few weeks has been fun. But you got some sets for the merch challenge? Oh, I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, like this few weeks has been fun, but I need to be very careful to not let it distract me from like, get stuck doing this again. Because yeah, unfortunately, like, there's a big difference between just like, doing it. I'll come to you. Doing it very part-time for fun, and then like, trying to do it professionally full-time. Oh, fracture stuff? All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to I need to get mercs that can wear this stuff. Like I can't wear those gauntlets. So I have to find a scion. I have 3 shadows right now. Actually, I guess I could find if that's all. Yeah, no, it's a mix and match. So I have to find a scion. Yeah, that's the scion. I need to get one of those. Okay, is that all you have? Thought you said yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's that'll be very helpful. And let me try to find a Scion. Real quick. And what? Influence stuff? Man, I got 3 Sacred Orbs this league. What's the easiest thing to go for here? So we got Fractured. I think that's it. I think that's it because we can do Crafted and Influenced right now. So yeah, let me just find a Scion and then we're good. Or I guess a Fractured pair of ES gloves. That'll do it too. Oh, you have gloves? Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, if you have Fractured like ES or Evasion gloves. That'd be awesome. Send me a whisper. Would you drop Infernal Cry for Herald of Ash? I'm running Herald of Ash, Hunter. Yeah, sorry, I missed that. I'm using both. Name of the character? Subtract him. You can just whisper subtract him. Yo, Nethstar. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's going to be... I would love to be a full... You know, if I could make it work, I would love to be a full-time content creator. But I have to be... I have to be realistic about it, unfortunately. I spent 4 years not being realistic about it. And I actually think I could have... I think I was at the point 2 years ago that if I figured out the way to like find the correct sponsors, I could have like hit a threshold where it was like fine. But yeah, unfortunately I didn't do that. And also just, yeah, being stuck with one, I just can't do it. Like I don't want to be stuck with one game. And unfortunately, if you start with PoE, like PoE players just want you to play PoE. Nice. Awesome. Thank you. You know, I don't want to play a league more than 4 weeks. If I'm going to like, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I never wanted to do it, but I did it for, you know, to try to be a full-time content creator, and it burnt me out bad, man. All right. Like I like PoE a lot, but I don't want to play it more than 4 weeks a league. Like that's my limit. And if you want to do this professionally full time, that doesn't jive, right? What am I doing? These tabs are so... And I don't want to play other ARPGs. I don't like, oh, you're done with Path of Exile? Why not Last Epoch? Why not Diablo 2 Resurrected? Why not Diablo 4? Why not Torchlight? I don't want to play any of them. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play any of those games. At all. I don't want to play with PoE 2. I don't want to play any of that. So that was, you know, that's the issue. Oh, also weapons. We got the weapon issue. This does not solve all my problems. Yeah, and then you're just betting on PoE, like having good leagues and releasing them more than once a year. Yeah, I need fractured wands. I guess I could just find one. Okay, this is all a mess, man. All right. So this is all fine. Fractured belt. I just need a fractured wand. Oh, I got one. He can wear this. There you go. Problem solved.
Yes. I've killed with worse.
Yay, we did it. All right, make sure I put this back on real quick. All right, give Rose back their stuff. And then we can finish it. Very exciting. All right, yeah, let me know if you want these things back. I assume you don't. Those back, but this is Rose's stuff. You'd watch me playing Kenshi or Baldur's Gate 3 or something? Baldur's Gate, yeah. I'd have to find a way to make it like fun to do on stream, you know? Awesome. Thank you, thank you. Like Baldur's Gate 3 it's a known Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't work. Unfortunately, it's like a known stream killer. Like even for like especially for big content creators, it's really it's like notoriously bad for them. Let chat decide everything. And it's a very, very long and in-depth game. The biggest problem with Baldur's Gate 3 is like, you know, if you watch the first couple sessions, that's fine. But it's, you know, you're probably going to play 100+ hours. And if you miss a couple sessions, then you lose the context and the continuity. It's really, really bad for stream content. And I think like Kenshi similarly, I think they make good long plays on YouTube for people that want to do that. But I mean, it's just like so much effort, right? Yeah, CRPGs have really, really bad fall off. It's notoriously bad. And the thing, you know, foundationally, the end of the day, I have to be very careful about the ROI on my time investment. You know, that's the thing, right? Is, you know, I have to balance that all with like, how much would I be making if I had a real job? And yeah, you could say do it for the love of the game, but I gotta be, you know, 4 years of doing that. I gotta be realistic, you know. Spark and Toxic Sewers. Spark is a fun skill if you have a build that works. Oh, Cheese, yeah. You finished your Atlas on a 93 EQ Glad. Now you're doing a Vortex Hierophant. You're already doing another build. Nice, man. Glad you're liking it, dude. Doing it for the passion in this economy? Yeah, you just can't do it, man. Can't do it. How are you gonna afford afford those cheese dogs? Did you do that Japan trip? Yeah, I mean, I've been to Japan twice this year already. Need to get back there, though. Where did I put it? My hair lavash. Oh, finding the right merc is such a pain in the ass. I got lucky. Okay. All right. Influence. I think we're good on influence, right? Or we're very close. We're good on the... Yeah, yes, do this. I think we're good on influence.
What do you need? Well, that should do the trick.
Let's go. And now crafted. I wish you could control click
That'll
these.
do.
Unfortunately, I corrupted a bunch of these, so I can't craft on... Okay, that one's fine. Yeah, keep that one. Oh my god, violent! Dude. Thank you, man. Yeah. Problem is I play too many games. It's one of my biggest... That is my biggest character flaw. Is playing too many video games. That's... I wish I could just make myself play less video games. That's like the number one thing I could change about myself if I could. Like, man, just last night, I took the trash out. And I think that might have, I'm not even kidding. That might have been the first time I went outside since the last time I took the trash out the week before. It's bad, man. So, yeah, that's like another one of the reasons I really got to finish this league. So I can go outside. All right. Outside's overrated? It really isn't, though.
Yes.
Man, just like
That'll do.
real fresh air, walking through the trees. You know, especially late at night. That's what I like. My favorite is like 10 o'clock at night. Basically, no cars. I like to walk around there's a soccer field near me, and then just walking down the street, walk around the soccer field like through the trees and everything, and I don't know, it's like so novel and nice, just like doing that. You can go outside now. You can finish the league later on. I don't work. My brain doesn't work that way. You can finish the league later. I'm literally 5 minutes from being done. That would be crazy. Okay, we need a weapon and a helmet. You go on a hike with friends at least once a week. That's awesome, man. All right, we got a helmet and we need a wand. And then we're done. You don't think you've ever craved the outside? I mean, if you're going outside very regularly, you know, that's different. But I mean, if you don't go outside, if you spend less than 5 minutes outside per week, just try it, man.
Oh,
Try it.
that'll do.
Okay, we need a wand.
Yes. Be careful. Cool winds.
Here we go. Yep, this guy.
Yes. I've killed
Yay, we did it. Whoo! When did the league start? The league started. What the fuck is with this Windows 11 ass calendar? So the league started the 13th, right? So it's 1, 2, so 20 days. It's been 20 days. Not bad. GG. A lot of your social life's online. Man, yeah, I got to figure out how to reconnect with all that. Yeah. All right. So, we got 48. Of course, we have to do the ceremonial trophy placement. Reconnect with my friends IRL. Yeah, I mean, mostly that. So the thing is also at my age, why can't you control Z that? That's kind of lame. At my age, like a lot of my friends have, you know, they got kids. They live all around the world, and you know, between job, kids, and family, it's like really hard to even talk to them online, let alone you know, having IRL friends. You just instantly end the stream. Boom, we're done. Come on, that's the Settler's Trophy. We got to move you up. We got to figure out what we're going to do with this. So, because this is symmetrical right now. So, we can move you, like, in, like, the far corner. Oh, we could even, yeah, we could make this, like, facing straight down even, I guess. Get it like right in the middle. I don't know if this is gonna be annoying. This might be annoying. We'll see. All right, and what's this called? Secrets? Secrets? Merc. Mercenaries. Just delete the Crucible one. You live in the city where you work and your friends aren't quite at the age where we're all having kids. Yeah, I mean, the 20s were great, man. 20s were really awesome. You know, I lived in the city with, you know, many of my friends were my coworkers as well. And yeah, a lot of stuff going on, you know, regular like friend parties and everything. I think I've seen but actually the most that I socialized was last year going to California every single, like I loved actually going to LA events for Path of Exile 2 because I hung out with like, you know, Arrow, Lance, Ziz, all those guys were there. And that was just really fun. And then actually I have one of my best friends lives in LA as well. So I saw him each time as well. And that was awesome. like that was the most socialization I did since COVID started. Besides that, I think I've seen friends IRL like 3 times maybe in the past 5 years. Not counting LA. And not counting seeing friends in Japan. Yeah, I feel like the stash being there is going to be annoying. But, I mean, let's see. Is that symmetrical? That looks decently symmetrical, though. That's not bad. I don't really even notice. I mean, I could do the classic stash right up against the map device. That might just be better. Let's put it right here. I should just do that. I need a feng shui designer for my hideout. I think it's pretty good. These guys are kind of just just kind of hanging out. But these guys are going to go away soon. You got a Grace and Haste Merc? Yeah, that's awesome.
What is it?
But we got Braxtol the Death Dealer. The aspect of the spider. Yeah, this guy's awesome. I love the Merc thing. August, yeah, man. We were in LA like 4 times last year. I talked about it each time. Yeah, I could have made a call. I don't know. It might have been bad manners. I know some people did it though. Like I think Denny Pon, she had like a couple of her, and Gazzy too. For both of them, a couple of their mods, you know, well-known people in their community came and hung out with us at the bar. You have a 5-year-old kid and you have to decide if they should get involved in video games. Yeah. I mean, as someone, it's really, really tough. Like, I don't know. If I didn't have video games, I would have just a very, very different, like, I genuinely don't know what life without video games would look like. It would be very, very, very different. But with that said, I am also very jealous of people that have well-rounded, productive, happy lives without video games. I am jealous of those people. Because, like, I mean, the main thing for me is my personality doesn't allow me to enjoy, like, an entertainment that also can have accomplishment and achievements in it. It's like, custom made to just, like, devour my life, right? So as soon as there's, like, you know, even something as simple as, like, grind out a battle pass or something, Like, if I'm loving the game enough and there's like, oh, daily quests, like, I will log in and do that. And it is a problem. Let's get this out of here. I never look at this. I can just put this somewhere hidden. How many people actually have well-rounded and happy lives? True. True. Let's put that right there. There you go. Not bad, not bad. You're debating about doing OG RuneScape? Man, I mean, people love it. Depends on what you want to do with your time, man. Grass is greener on the other side. Sure. I don't know, man. The amount of time that you spend in video games is kind of degenerately unhinged. Like, oh yeah, new Hades 2. Boom, there goes minus 160 hours. Just like looking at all these. Hey, here's some game that I'm never going to play again. I played this game for like, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months, 600 hours, just deleted out of my life. Deadlock, there goes 1,100 hours out of my life. Brotato, here's a cute, hey guys, here's an adorable, cute little roguelike game where you just like, you're your little potato guy and you shoot some things at 400 hours. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't think television or books or movies or anything is on this level, right? I don't think it can be this degenerate. And it's, yeah, it's just like my personality and the way that it works. I love Brotato. I mean, it's an amazing game. But, you know, what I was doing was I started with just playing the game for fun. And then I was going to beat the game with every character on the hardest difficulty. I went, you know, immediately to 100. But even that was like, hey, I'll do one character a day, which is, you know, 1 hour a day. That's fine. But then I wanted to try to find a very broken build. I wanted to explore playing like an endgame broken build. And so every day I would grind for like 2 to 3 hours working on a demon character until I figured out an infinite build. And I stopped it after a while, but I got to like wave 400, 500 or something. I figured out an infinite build, and like, you know, just that progression and being able to like, oh, I could break the game. I'm just going to sit there and figure it out. And it's just not good. Do you like to read? Yes, I do. The problem is I play too many video games. And also reading kind of does the same thing for me as well, where when I get into a book, you know, sometimes like, especially when I get to like the last third of a book and it's really, really exciting, I will just read for like 8 hours that day. I'll just sit there and read the book the entire day. It's not exactly constructive or productive. You're well-rounded with a round ass and a round tummy. Now we're talking. Okay, we do have 143 ancient orbs. Stormlight Archive. Yeah, I did that. I did that reading through. The most recent book. I mean, that book is so big. Oh, we do have to... I do want to send one giga shipment. So let's do that. That'll be our little send-off for the league here. So... Oh, this is... How's this doing? How are these guys doing? I mean, the only thing you Ancient Orb is about. Anything else is silly. You're on the 4th reread of the Stormlight Archives? Oh my god. I don't know if I've ever read a book twice in my entire life. I don't think I have. I'm a one and done type of guy. Because there's always more books that I want to read. With that said, I would like to revisit maybe some books that I read when I was younger. Nothing recently, but the Hyperion Cantos by Dan Simmons was my favorite books when I was younger, and I would like to revisit those. It would be cool to read those again, and just see if it still holds up, or you know, if it would still mean the same thing to me. Oh, we're almost out of gold. All right, we are gonna have to farm a little bit of gold too. You read all of the Wheel of Time in 2 months. What? You read all of the Wheel of Time in 2 months. Yeah, I guess you could say that you rushed it. I don't even know how that's physically possible. That's wild. That's wild. What's better for Orobotting, Guardian or Scion? I imagine Scion these days, but I'm not sure. You'd have to double check with the group play guys. The Belgariad in one weekend. I read the first 1 or 2 books of Belgariad. The problem is I was too old for it. Like, I think Belgariad, I would have loved it when I was younger, but I think I was like 35 when I tried to read it, or maybe like 30. And I think I was a little too old for it. But if I was like 12 years old, I would have loved it. Like, I think Belgariad is like the right, it's in the same, I don't know, it's like a more straightforward type of fantasy for like a younger kid. Like a YA straightforward fantasy. Much like, probably read that after reading like C.S. Lewis books. All right, what are we sitting at? So we got 19 million here. I mean, I could do all of this. 22 million. Just send it all. Full send. So we need 3 level 5s ideally. I can get 1 more on this guy. See if we can get another level 5 boater. Get a mirror? If I get a mirror from my boat, you can't get a mirror from a boat, I don't think. Just mirror shards. But if I get a mirror from a boat, I will use it on a troll item. I promise you. If a boat brings me a mirror, you can hold me to it. I will use it on a troll item. I will delete that mirror. I mean, I might not need a level 5 boater. I'm pretty low on gold here.
Let me just grab the next few applications.
All right, we got one. We got one.
Great choice.
Oh, good. Oh.
I did read Dance with Dragons in 1 day, which is pretty crazy.
Oh, the smell of the sea salt on the wind.
But that was the day that I went to LA. So I had a flight. I had a 7.5 hour flight. And then the rest of the day I was like just stuck in the hotel. Favorite PoE crafter? I don't know if I would go by that moniker anymore, but Dance of Dragons is Game of Thrones. It is the 5th and probably final Game of Thrones book that will ever be written. Have you read the Cradle series by Will White? Nope. Haven't heard of that one. Okay. This is what we got. We full send it. 22 million. I could throw some dust in there. We can dust. I got my Beanos. We could dust a couple things. Just so there's a decent amount. How long will it take? I think my dust guys might suck, though.
Engineer.
We haven't got anything. Hail. Let's get.
I gotta quality this. What?
Hail.
Yes. Really? Only 250k for Beanos? What? Oops. Oh, that's how much I have. Never mind. It's 1.7 million. Okay, that's how much I have. How long is that gonna take? 15 minutes? Yeah, I got like really crappy dudes here.
I've got plenty more, eager to sign up.
You skipped some chapters because you didn't care about some characters in Game of Thrones. that's wild.
That'll work. Oh,
Yeah, I was afraid that this was going to be really tedious. I would say, I was talking about it yesterday on stream.
Yes.
I think
The perfect excuse.
my biggest problem here is that the floor for gold farming is too low. So if you're just doing moderately juiced T16 maps, you will not sustain enough gold to keep, like, I only have one set of map runners running, and I'm not picking up any ore. I have map runners and farmers, and that's it. And they're not hyper efficient, but just this alone will eat through all of my gold like really quickly. And if I do want to send a boat or two, it will just eat through all the gold very, very quickly to the point where I can't really sustain the farmers overnight. It's like if you're just doing regular, like, moderate T16s, and like, I think you should be able to at least have like one set of map runners sending like one or two boats and your farmers going, and maybe even ore farming or smelting as well, with just doing T16s. I think that should be like the baseline. And then you should, maybe if you want to do disenchanting with ore, with doing the ore and the blocks and 3 sets of map runners and sending the boats, then you have to do your T17 gilded stuff. That's fine. But one set of map runners and just the farmers, that should be like, the Elkin Go T16, right? And unfortunately, it's not. Like, just that is like probably 4 to 6 hours a day of T17s, like juice T17s, just to keep that running overnight. And I would like to see that floor a little bit higher, like the floor of gold that you're going to get more accessible. Yeah, the settler system unfortunately is balanced around people that are juicing the hell, like they're using the gilded all flames and all that, unfortunately. Okay, so we're gonna let this disenchant. It's not gonna be a ton of dust, but then we'll send off our boats. Our boat here. It's not gonna be a ton. It will be like, I don't know, 24 million or something, and we'll see what we get. And maybe we get something, and then we'll just I don't know, farm a couple T17s, do some boss fights, and then when that gets back, we'll see what we get, and then we're pretty good. All right, BRB, real quick.
now what was the name of that wench last night?
All right, well, we're gonna have to farm some gold. Gonna have to farm a little bit of gold here to keep it running. Keep the lights on. You'd rather they allowed you to spec into gold drops harder on the Atlas tree? Oh, no, I think that's fine. I think that's a great take. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Okay. What do I have any? No, I used them all. How expensive? I'm sure they cost way too much right now. A divine purr. I'll just run a couple T17s. You sell those easy money? Yeah, and the people that buy them make even more money. Selling carries on TFT. Yeah, sure. I got to get used to the new stash location. Not used to it there. It's better. It is just better. Let's see. It's a funny one. We're shrining out of our mind, boys. Arrow did a gold rota, 5 divines for 350k per map. How many maps did he get, though, for that? Yeah, I mean, I think a gold rota, if you're just, you know, if you're just a guy that needs gold, I think that's probably the best bet. Glittering Scarab? It's not a bad idea.
Everything dies. When I'm ready, I'm not ready.
5 maps. So we got like 1.7 million gold. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Rarity Merc with Gravebind. I'm pretty sure that rarity from Merc doesn't work. That's what I've been told. A quick 99-100 that isn't buying a carry. Yes, what I've heard is that Breach is the best. Someone in chat yesterday was getting 3% per map at level 99. So that seems pretty good to me. I can't see. I can't see. The game's bugging out. Thanks, game. And make sure you have an Omen of Amelioration in your inventory. Assuming you're not in hardcore. Rarity. A little late for that. Oh, we can turn in div cards. That'll be fun. We can do that too. Yeah, we'll do that when we send off the boat. div cards and Ancient Orb Gamble. Fun build that can use a Mage Blood. Works on a budget and can be scaled. I mean, most builds work with Mage Blood. I don't know, man. That's the question. It gets asked like 50 times a league. Maybe 15 times a league. Someone's like, I got my first Mage Blood. What's a build I should play? And it's like, any of them. Like, basically every build is better with a Mage Blood. Except unless you have like a required mandatory unique. So find a build that you like. And just play that. Glittering. I've only gotten 2, but these are dirt cheap. $5,000 stack decks. I will never, ever, 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 ever. I am free from stack deck purgatory. Never again, man. I was not doing that for fun. I was doing that for you guys. And I ain't under your yoke anymore. I ain't got to do no stuff for you guys anymore. I can do what I want. I do what I want. Who said I'm free? I did. I chose my own freedom. You can't hold me down. Let's get my charges up here. You're debating between armor stacking? Armor stacking is like the most expensive build you can play. It's very strong, but doesn't get much more expensive than that. Any good reflect damage builds? I don't know what that means. Like a Thorns build? It's not really a thing that people build around in this game, no. I mean, you can do stuff with, like, Eviscerate. Eviscerate hits really hard. But generally, like, those type of builds, you're going to build around Dot, and Dot has a cap, unfortunately, in this game. So get fucked! Yeah, I mean, if there was no Dot cap, Eviscerate would be a god-tier skill. Because it hits so hard. But Dot cap, it fucks you. Like, being limited to 36 million DPS is just sucks. I mean, Dot cap on Ubers is decent, but the thing is, like, at Giga investment, you're looking at builds that are doing hundreds of millions of DPS, and then it's like, why play damage over time? Yeah, Eviscerate hits. It is a very, very hard-hitting skill.
I don't deal with it. You've got a decision to make. No witnesses.
You got an Exalted Orb Shrine? Yeah, I haven't had Exalted, Annul, or Divine yet. I'll just take one at this point. Just show me one, man. All right, it's probably been 10 minutes. You also got a Nimbus Valdo? You're the second person in chat today that got a Nimbus Valdo's map. So I only got 20k gold per T17 that I just ran. That's crazy. Not very good without juicing it. All right.
Local.
Here we go. Here we go. This one's got wheat and pumpkin bonus. Actually, probably not a bad idea. Maybe get a good tattoo. All right, here we go, guys. What? It's an hour and 50. It's 2 hours? I don't got time for that. What? Why is it 2 hours to that? What is it? Or is it 2 minutes? No, it's 2 hours, yeah? What? These are 2 hours? I mean, I can't. The long ones are 4 hours? Okay, I can't. No, there's for when you're going for currency, it doesn't matter which one you send it to. Is it worth picking Chaos Shard and Harbies? I have them turned off. I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't planning on going more than 45 minutes. I'm getting hungry. I can't do it. I mean, I could send the boat and we could check it tomorrow. I could just let the boat sit there and check it tomorrow. Or we could get more farm. All right, that's what we'll do. All right, this is what we'll do. I can't believe that's 2 hours. I thought it was going to be like 15 minutes. That's what it was last league. That's crazy. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're just going to keep farming. We're going to get some gold. And then we'll send a bigger one tomorrow. So I need more gold. I need more gold. We got 200k in there. We should get to at least like 300k, 400k. Last league, yeah, I mean a year ago or a month ago. I mean, last league was also a month ago. A month ago or a year ago. Okay, what is good? What is good? What did we do last time? We did like pack size, right? We did magic pack size and hordes. We did 2 of these and hordes and then the gilded. Blightheart with Titanic and Wisp. Blightheart. That sounds like Blight. I would rather jump out a window than do another Blight for like at least the next year. God, I hate Blight. I would rather spend multiple divines just getting a little bit more gold than doing Blight. Oh, it's like one of the worst mechanics in the game. It's so unfun. It is miserable. All right, so just 1-to-1 divine. Double risk silly rarity map. Oh, 364 rarity? Oh yeah, I'll join you. Yeah, invite. Let's do it. That is crazy. Let's do it. Strongbox is reasonable gold? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll buy these. We'll do it. We'll invest. All right, let's do a 364%. Actually, if you're jacking it up, I'm actually curious. If you juice this out, how much rarity is this map going to be? Because this has a base 364%, 200% quant. And then if you juice it, yeah. If you're juicing with the hat, it's going to be sick, man. How do you keep your hair perfect? It's just really short. I just cut my hair real short. When my hair gets long, it just goes crazy. All right, this is gonna be nuts, huh?
The more you aid him, the more harm you bring upon
Monsters have 1200%. Oh, they have avoid ailments. Eh. Well, hopefully you can kill. 320% fizzes extra. Sick. Oh my god. 426 quant, 687 rarity. Oh, this is insane. I actually think this tech is gonna be better. All right, I'm gonna run voids here. I think that's actually better here. Okay, this is gonna be nuts. What the hell is this map? Okay. Oh yeah, you're playing the broken build.
Billowing death.
What's the gold count? 32,000 right now. I just want the gold. You can have, oh, you have it on free for all. Yeah. You just, whoops. I was not looking. BRB. Yeah, 327% fizzes extra. Yeah, because they have a void elemental ailment, so I can't really, I'm not doing much. I'm just hugging you, man. I'm just hugging you. This is all you. I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. Actually, let me put this on.
Approach, challenger.
Turn around. I won't ask twice.
Well,
Can I look at her? Oh, no. Son of a bitch! Those explodey things one-tap me. Why Canyon over Jungle Valley? This isn't my map. I don't know. Just what he had. Yeah, the volatile explosions one-tap me. I gotta just avoid those. Yeah, those things.
This is why I take my pay up front.
I'll just stand right here. I'm just here to give you some quant.
Too slow.
Oh, I should be casting my void. I'm not, like, I haven't been pressing any buttons. I should be casting my voids here because it'll consume the corpses. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, my golems are also dead half the time too. They're getting destroyed. You died too? All right, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. I put a portal down. I'm just chilling. Yeah, even his build died. Oh, shit. Oh! That might be almost all the portals. That's the last portal. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, that was a crazy map. That's a ridiculous map. That was a 700% rarity map. Yeah, did you say how? Yeah, 687 rarity, and it was like 400 quant. How much gold? I got 36,000 gold. That's all. Yeah, there was no currency roll on it. Yeah, I mean, if that had a currency roll, we would have seen, I think, a lot of, like, at least a couple of Valdos and Divines, I think, at that point. Speaking of which, here, let's do this. Oh, you have Canyon Scried for Abyss. There you go. There's your answer. $140% more currency? Yeah, we'll keep that. Just for funds. What's Ivory Temple got for cards? $141 rarity? 140 quant and rarity. Decent pack size. Alright. Does the more currency work with Harby? I'm assuming not. Harby is like its own weird thing. 109% more currency. It's not bad. Yeah, these aren't bad. These aren't bad. No, this is ideal. I imagine you're dropping a shitload of stuff with that strat. Yeah, this is what we want to do. I tested a few different variations, and I believe this was the best. I should be running the juice strat, though. We should be juicing this up. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Actually, let me dump my gold first. Oh my god, it's Thursday? I thought it was Friday. Really? It's only Thursday? Boring. I thought it was Friday. Let's do this. Oh, Chain was in? That's too bad. And this. Oh my god, I'm so...
Dardy precision.
Yeah, so this map is the boss is gonna have a lot of life. It's gonna take a little bit here. Actually. Oh, come on. Hello?
Pulling back.
Wow, I lost my mercenary. That's not good. Really? He killed my mercenary. This will be interesting. Two divs dropped out of Last Abyss. Nice, man. Hey, where's the gold guys? I'm waiting for the gold to drop. Some. It's interesting that they made the Void card not only half my defense, but also half my offense.
You're either a client, you've got a decision.
It's interesting that they made the Void card T17 only.
Die as a hero.
And like Pinnacle boss only. Because it's not good. It's an interesting choice. Are mercenaries locked to the character? No, but they are level. They do have level requirements. So if you're trying to level a new character, you can't use like it's a plus or minus 20 levels, I think. So you can't use your level 80 mercenary while you're leveling. Where's the gold? What? I put in the all flames, yeah? Almost cleared the whole map. What's going on? Rarity, sure. Quantity, sure. Yeah, what's up? That was a very expensive 40,000 gold. What's squeeze me? Last time I did this, I got 250,000 gold in one map. 46,000 gold. I'm really confused. It's like the I only saw 2 packs of monsters that dropped notable gold piles. Okay. Oh, this one's pretty good anyway. We could run this one. Be kind of rippy. It's double reflect. You level a new character, got the Murph from your other character. The weapon's red and you can't. Is it just like bugged out? Damn. Should be able to run this one. It's gonna be a little rippy, but actually, it's gonna be pretty rippy. Oh shit! All right. Gotta respawn this guy. All right, there's a gold pack of monsters. Rarity, Fizz's Lightning Sap, whatever. Yeah, maybe I got really lucky. I don't know. I mean, clearly doing something wrong to not be getting good gold here, but when I did this last time, I had this exact same setup. Got pretty good gold. A magnet buff for the gold? Yeah, me too. Like, I have small gold piles turned off as well, which, you know, might be a problem.
Did House Kayak time waits for no one? Tiny fool.
House Kayaksin.
I will unleash. Take it if you must. Just make it quick.
If gold radius were tied to light radius, hey, at least light radius would have a usage. You know what? I'd be okay with that. And then playing a low life build would be even worse. The first one was 44. I mean, this one's better. It's still not 200k, but this is a lot better than the last map. I started this map at 45k. So this map, I got 100k gold. Way better than the last one. And the rolls on this one does have... This one's 185 quant, 180 rarity, 42 pack size, 148 more currency. You never hit Seer on Vol Pyramid? Jungle Valley or Mesa. I don't know if you can get it on... I think you're just unlucky. I mean, you have to, like... You have to clear. You have to, like, full clear. So... Because the theory is that when you fully kill a pack of, like... If the Seer has the chance of spawning, like, the map has to roll whether the map can spawn. And... Oh, you just hit it. Do you do it to Jungle Valley or Mesa? Jungle Valley. Yeah, you don't want to... Like, Mesa is just, like... It's a nice filler map. It's connected to Jungle Valley, but you don't run Mesa. Jungle Valley is the map that you run. All right, this one's going to be kind of rippy, but it's got really good currency roll. It's really rippy. Fuck it. Fuck it. Actually, I wonder if that 5% rolls. Does that 5% get scaled? Yeah, it does. 6%. Oh my god, it scales. The one seer? Is that what people are calling him? That's about right. I just call him the nameless scammer.
Death waits with open arms. I will accept your decision. A bit ready to die. Defeat warrants tribute. Take it.
He gave you Mage Blood? Did he give you Mage Blood this league? Because I think he's definitely worse now. I mean, I see T2 uniques on him all the time. I'm sure he spawns a fair number of Mage Bloods. But he used to very reliably give you T1s. And I think I saw like a Divinarius in Settlers, yeah. I think I saw a Divinarius on him once. Like, I got a bad T0 on him. Let me see if there's a shrine around here. Yeah, let me get the last shrine. Let me get both these shrines. This boss is going to be annoying. He doesn't hit very hard, but he hits often. And I rolled the monsters remove % life on hit, so... Just in case.
I'm not used to you like this.
Oh, not bad, not bad. Evasion OP. Jesus. A lot of trash. If you heal 5% life on block, but they heal you on hit, does that negate it? If you block, yeah, sure. It should. Yeah, my merc. Yeah. Speaking of which, it deleted my golems and my mercenary, the harbingers, at the exact same time. Thanks, Harby. And now I don't have grace anymore, so I lost all my evasion. Cool. Yo, Dumbo, the man. How's it going, brother? How you been? How's the league? You playing some trapping? Trapping and mining? New build day? Are you hey, you guys got here just in time for a Valdo's puzzle box. Oh, you doing the special throw? Yeah, that looks pretty fun. I was playing around earlier. I was using Void Sphere to kill Void Sphere Ignite to kill Harbingers. It was kind of fun. But Exsanguinate is just godlike for general clear. We're just trying to farm a little gold. Today we beat the game. Yesterday we hit level 100, and today we hit 40 out of 40. So finished all of our challenges, got level 100. And we're, yeah, thanks for the raid, brother. Cheers, man.
So am I.
I mean, you guys are just in time for doing a little bit of gamba before I do my dinner. So we don't have too much time left. I gotta eat. But we got some fun stuff to do. So that was I spent 7 divines for 190k gold. Not worth. Not worth at all. Just buy a Rhoda, I guess. I don't know what the right setup is, but that was not it. It was real weird because yet like the other day we got 250k gold in one map. I don't know what's up with that. All right, the Valdos, boom. Goes in the pile of sadness. Where is it? Right here. Pile of sadness. 24 sad Valdos. This is negative 12 divines right here. If you guys want to know what that looks like. Okay. Let's just get another 100k gold, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna ancient orb. We farmed a bunch of ancient orbs. We did Harbies for the past 2 days, and so we're gonna use all these and see what we get. These actually suck because it's got 20% less quant. Because I had to do this for the challenge. I should have done that on maps I wasn't gonna run. Actually, I shouldn't even run these maps. Can you remove enchants? No. Damn. Should honestly just... I should give it to my map runners and see what they would do with it. Can't remove anoints. At least with an anoint, you could just like anoint over or something kind of crappy. All right. Yeah, let's do the Void Sphere. It's kind of fun. And it does okay. It does decent damage. Oh yeah, I was gonna switch out Vulcan and see if it fixed all the visual bugs with Harbies. Nice. All right. It's a good map. Is the blessed map. Does Harvest Reforged respect metamods? Yes. Yes, sir. That's the classic. That's what you do, man. That's how I crafted my amulet. Actually, I didn't have to use a metamod on my amulet, but yeah. Odie Ghost, you still don't have a Cloak of Flame? No way. No way, dude. You have 5 audiences of the king and no cloak? Yeah, I wouldn't, if you have a build that's really sensitive to Shroudwalker, I wouldn't even use a Headhunter. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, to be fair, I've only had 1 Cloak of Flame drop myself.
Don't blink.
I'm level 100 and I've had 1 drop, which is pretty insane.
You don't stand it. Clock's ticking. Target in sight. Lining up the shots. Froth and code.
Shoddy precision.
Yeah, you can craft 6 sockets. Generally, you can't get 6 sockets on low item level bases, but you can do it with the crafting bench. That's all it means. For whatever it is, 350 jewelers. Just killing a bunch of blue dudes. That's all I'm doing.
You're finished.
not to be trifled with.
Trying to click on you.
Choose as you will. I offer no
Gotta double check. She's not a Mage Blood character. Okay, no Mage Blood.
have chosen death. Billowing death. Defeat warrants treatment. Take it.
Six weeks to get a Rhyme Gaze for Vortex? Jesus. Yeah, SSF can be really brutal that way. Fusings for 6 links? 1,500.
I need more mana.
Harbies were so good when Exalted Orbs were good. But they did add Fracturing Orbs later, which made them better. Again. But Harbies when you, well, I mean, Harbies are still pretty good. All right, I'll take it back. They're still pretty good. I have no complaints. Never mind.
Local. Need your aid.
Yeah, I mean, fracturing, when you are juicing it with scarabs, you get fracturing shards enough that, yeah, I think they're great. I mean, they're not better than they were for the 24 hours that you could force a shitload of mirror shards. They increased the Exalted Shard drop rates after the Divine Flip. True. Exalted Shards were not very common before. But there was 24 hours. It was in Valdo's Rest. I don't know how many people remember this. What was it in Ritual League? It might have been in Ritual League. But you could force, basically, if you had like the right setup, people were getting multiple mirror shards an hour, like multiple, and it was they nerfed that overnight. But it was just like roughly 24 hours that it was active. Icy Brothers. Sheesh. I got a duped Brothers gift, so I'm pretty happy from my strong boxes. And of course they banned nobody. I mean, it wasn't really an exploit. It was just like the natural consequence of the way that all the currency drops were set up. I mean, it was like a flavor, like the exploit that people I would expect to get banned for was yeah, fuck it, I'll click it. I don't care. I'm level 100. Was the when they were getting 6-socket squires. Like people not getting banned for that was insane to me. Because that was just like an obvious game bug exploit.
Job's done.
More ancient orbs for the fires. Not using Sanguinate. I mean, Sanguinate's still godlike, but for Harbingers, Void Sphere is just more comfortable because I don't have to press the button as much. Like, I can just press this every 4 seconds and it's fine. You get your 3rd and 4th Void Stones for the first time ever? You still don't have them? 3 weeks into the league? SSF's a different beast, man.
You sure you want to do? Clock's ticking. One shot. That's all I need.
It's already precision.
Cross and code. You beat me.
What gem swap to Void Sphere? I wouldn't worry about it. This is just at very high investment. Void Sphere is usable. Just keep Exsanguinate.
When I'm ready, I'm not before. I need more mana.
I just got tired of pressing Q over and over again. You're lacking damage on a rare, you have to spam Exsanguinate. I mean, I can look at your POB. If your Exsanguinate damage is still very low, I would not run Chain. Oh my god, I still have Chain in? Whoops. I didn't know. Yeah, I wouldn't run Chain if you're low damage still. Just run Deadly Elements. Yeah, I was on a 5-link the whole time. Whoops. Oh, whoopsie. Boom, boom. I have not gotten a single good card, like even pretty good card from a single stack deck this league. Does this reflect? No. You sold your build 3.5 mirrors, 30 out of 40 challenges. Get the last 2 challenges. Obviously. You got 3.5 mirrors. Get the last 2 challenges, man. Finish it up, man. Finish strong. Or I don't know. Go outside. I don't know. What build do you make to get those 2 challenges? Enki's Arc Witch. Spend 3.5 divine mirrors on Enki's Arc Witch and see if you can kill Shaper with it.
Dead.
2,500 hours? You've never even done Uber Elder? Yeah, I mean, I guess for me, I played the opposite way. Is I'm always playing with a goal. Like, I actually really don't enjoy... I don't mind it, like, once in a while, but my default mode in this game is not to mindlessly grind. I'm usually just thinking of, like, what am I working towards? And, you know, I don't have to be... I can be kind of, like, meandering toward it, not doing a straight line, but usually 40 out of 40 is my primary motivation.
When I'm ready, I'm not before.
No mirror shards yet. No divine exalt or annul altars.
I need more mana.
I just want one of those. That would be nice. I would just want one of those 2 things. That's my white whale for the league. 40 spider Aracali. I think Aracali with the extra spiders would be really fun. Or Phantasms. You could do Soul Rest with the double Phantasm helmet. I bet you that's really fun. Spending 3 mirrors on that? Probably pretty crazy.
Don't blink.
Anything else down here? Mirror shards every 700 to 1200 maps? Okay. Fuck that. Alright, fuck that then. I ain't running that many maps. I've definitely run a couple hundred Harvey maps, though. And probably 200 to 300. You always said you wouldn't let yourself play trade until you can SSF 4 Void Stones. Man, that's the opposite of how most people do things. I guess. Because I mean, the thing is, like, the way I play trade light, right? Like, I work towards, like, like this league. I think I farmed up everything, SSF light, or I don't know, trade plus is what I'm calling it, or SSF plus, or trade minus, whatever you want to call it. Like, I farm up as much as is realistic, but then if I hit like this annoying, like just unlucky drops or something, then I'll buy like the last fragment or something. So like this league, what I did is I killed Shaper 2 times and Elder 2 times, and I got one of the fragments was doubled. So, I mean, actually this league, it was easy because now you can swap it. But like what I've done in the past is I would just buy the last fragment because I farmed up 2 sets of Shaper and 2 sets of Elder, but then I just got unlucky. But luckily that now you can swap them. You couldn't do that in the past. But that's usually how I'll approach it. Is I'll do the thing, but if I get unlucky with the drops, then I'll just buy it. But at least I'll do the steps to get there. Would you still run Strongbox on Jungle Valley? Yeah, it's fine on Jungle Valley. Jungle Valley is just so you get better altars. Like by far the primary reason why you run it. I haven't gotten a single scried card yet either. Rip. I put all that work in. I got lucky. I only had to run 5 Basilicas. But still, I ran 5 Basilicas, guys. Where's my cards?
You're finished.
You got it in your first Basilica? Hell yeah. Fuck that boss. I think Basilica is actually a pretty nice map. It just has a god-awful boss. The layout's okay. It's not a bad layout. It's aesthetically pleasing. It's nice and dark looking and nice on the eyes. Got nice pack of monsters. No seer and 300 defiled cathedrals? That's crazy. That is beyond unlucky, my man.
I need more mana.
I'm not even convinced that scrying works. At this point, I don't know if I've ever gotten a card to drop from a map that I scryed. I'm not convinced. I should have just put Mesa on Strand and just stuck with Strand and had a good time instead of doing this Basilica on Jungle Valley bullshit. Jungle Valley's fine. I'm just sick of it. Yeah, fortunate cards are so good. It's probably my favorite div card right now. I used to do Patients and Nurses. Let's go. I used to do Patients and Nurses. But, yeah, I switched to, I'm trying to do the hard stuff. Like, early league Patients, the first, like, 3 weeks of league, 3 to 4 weeks, depending on, Headhunter stonks, can just be really, really solid money. You'll just get so many of them.
When I'm ready and not.
wonder what the range on this is. Not good enough to get the boss at that range. Yeah, how many fortunes do I have? Yeah, we're going to turn in... I got 64,000. I think that's enough. I think that's enough, guys. All right. So, this is what we're going to do today. Tomorrow, we're going to send the boat. It's going to take 2 hours. I didn't know it was going to be 2 hours. Fuck that. But we'll do... What are we up to? 4 full fracturing orbs in like 36 hours. Not bad. So, yeah, how many fortunes do I have? Probably a bunch. 20? Only 20, huh? Rip. Thought I would have a lot more than that. Today we're going to do this. So 150 ancient orbs. This is like 3 divines worth. Maybe like 4 divines worth. Let's get a belt. Let's get 2 belts. Always oh, we got a pair. We got a set pair. All right. Always do 2 belts and never press shift. All right? This is the rule of ancient orbs. Never press shift and always do 2 belts so you can never mess it up. 20 per div? Yeah. Oh, so this is like 7 divines. Yeah, okay. 7 divines worth of ancient orbs. Let's see. Can we hit? And just for good luck. Just for good luck, we gotta go to the coast. Somewhere nice and peaceful. The classic. This is where it all started. This is where we began. Humble beginnings. Let's go. Stack deck flashbacks? Yeah, I ain't doing that one anymore, brother. No more stack decks. Like, honestly, just this... like, I've been taking it relatively easy. Just this 3 weeks of playing this league, I can... My wrist is just... immediately, it just has, like, flashbacks of pain. You need the ledge boss? Nah, I've never done... I've never really been into the ledge boss thing. The problem with switching to a controller is then, like, picking stuff up and put it in your stash and yada yada. Got a Biscos. Good luck, Biscos. Who's a good little Bisco boy? Who's a good little Bisco? What are the odds? Not good. Not good at all. I've made a few. I actually don't know if I've hit a Headhunter. I know I've hit a Mage Blood at least 3 times with Ancient Orbs. For other people. not my own. Yeah, Bound Fate. That's rare-ish. All right, 150 Ancient Orbs. Can they hit anything useful? I mean, it's 7 divines per. There's just no way that it can hit in like a decent amount. And last one. Boom. Yeah, there we go. We did not hit. -7 divines. GG. -7 divines, guys. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, so the plan. Let's see, what do we look at? I gotta deposit my gold. Load this puppy up. We're 467,000 gold. This should be able to run overnight. We are currently at... I the metal doesn't count. We're not gonna worry about that. And I'll disenchant some dust. We got 2 million dust right now. I'll disenchant some tomorrow. And so we'll go for at least like 20. I mean, we'll see what we're at. We're going to let it run overnight. I'll disenchant some gold. We'll try to hit at least like 30 million, I think. We'll get that juiced up. 30 million before we put in this. We'll toss this in for funsies as well. And then we'll send off a boat. And we'll see what we get. And that will be the one boat of the entire league. This is... Granted, I haven't been, like, efficiently doing anything. I did a couple of very, very small boats. But nothing with food. I did, like, a couple, like, very tiny, like, ore boats. Just for the challenge. But, yeah, this is going to be, like, the one boat that I send the entire league. And... yeah, 3 weeks to get a single boat to be worth, like, even running. Granted, I had, like, really inefficient farmers for a while. Second build at some point, I'm leaning towards no, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Yeah, like I was saying a while ago, I need to be, like, really... I have to, like, really sandbox the time that I spend with this game and be much more responsible about it. But yeah, tomorrow we'll do like the final send off. We'll set up all the we'll send out the boat. We got some div cards to turn in. Maybe I'll buy like one expensive div card. We'll see if we can do anything with the vivid gambles and see if we hit something just for fun. Delete it all. This game isn't my day job. No, as of 6 months ago, as of January, I stepped away from content creation. Granted, I haven't yet gotten a I haven't put enough effort into finding a full-time job yet, but yeah, I gotta do that. So that's the main thing I need to keep my priority and not get distracted with this game. Because it's really, really easy to, like, I just already feel it, like 3 weeks of playing this. I already feel myself getting to that, that same rhythm and all that. So yeah, it's been a good time. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll do the final send-off of the league. We'll say goodbye to it and we'll see what we do with our money, and we'll delete it all. And then, yeah, next week we'll find a new schedule of, at the very least, I do want to finish up working on that game that we're working on. Man, I haven't even opened this up. Oh, you guys shouldn't see. I mean, we don't want Comcast to see that. Yeah, subtractum.com. So for folks, this is what we were working on. I even forgot where it was at. We started programming a game, and we were working on this. We're streaming some programming. And making this, it's a little roguelike RPG type of game based on a game that I played back in the day on my phone. And I do want to finish this. We started working on the magic system, and we didn't really. And then the league came out, and we started doing that. So anyway, yeah, we'll finish that up. Maybe we'll play some Deadlock and some other stuff, some Outer Wilds, whatever. But that's it for me. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all then. Bye bye.